Assalomu alaykum qadrli studentlar. Xo'p, intermediate keyingi darslarga xush kelibsiz. Xo'p, bugun sizlar bilan juda ham ajoyib grammatik mavzu yuzasidan suhbatlashamiz. Xo'p, demak tayyor bo'lsangiz, bo'lmasam boshlaymiz. Xo'p, bugungi grammatikamizda demak sizlar bilan artikellar yuzasidan suhbatlashamiz. Xo'p, boshlashimizdan oldin men sizlarga savolim bor. Artikellar haqida demak bilasizmi yoki yo'qmi? Before we start, I would like to ask you to tell me about, little things about, do you know actually about articles? Definite and indefinite articles. All right. And the first one, it says look and read. The first one, guess what? More grammar, and look, no article. The Patty Riley had a chat show on TV. The chat show is called Patty People. And today he's interviewing on an ice skater. The ice skater is called Danny Green. The Patty likes talking to people. The people on his show are always interesting. Right in here, so we have some articles, a, and the. So, bizda mana bu yerda demak bir necha artikellar berilgan, a, and va the artikellar. Xo'p, agarda sizda a, and va the artikellar mavzusi yuzasidan ma'lumot yetarli bo'lmasa, demak men sizlarga demak shu haqida ozgincha bo'lsam bilim ulashga harakat qilaman. Xo'p, qani bo'lmasam, demak artikel haqida ozgincha suhbatlashamiz. Right, so we have two different articles, all right, a and n. So, when the next word starts with a consonant sound, so we use usually a. Or when the next sound, the word starts with a vowel, we use the n. Ya'ni, xo'p, a demak artikelni biz noaniq va n artikel ham noaniq artikellar hisoblanadi va biz a ni demak undosh harflar oldidan ishlatamiz. Xo'p, misol uchun, so you can see a book, a frog, a car, a lemon, a dog, or truck. So, what about n? Demak n demak artikelni bu ham noaniq artikel hisoblanadi va men buni aytib o'tdim va buni biz demak unli harflardan oldin ishlatamiz. Ya'ni an apple. As you can see, an apple, a, is called a vowel sound. The next one, an egg, an insect, an orange, an umbrella, an actor. So I'm sure that you have heard about, or you already know about the articles, all right? So I'm not going to take it too long. Demak, umid qilamanki, demak hammangiz artikellar haqida bilasiz va men buni unchalik uzoq olib o'tirmayman. Xo'p, lekin bitta narsani aytib o'tish kerak. Right, the first one is we have to be real careful when the sounds of the letter is important. Ya'ni bu degani a va n ni har doim ham demak faqatgina undosh, faqatgina unli orsidan ishlatish kerak degani emas. Bizda ba'zi bir mustasno fe'llar ham, so'zlar ham bor va mana shulardan biri bu demak our. Xo'p, misol uchun a house da. Xo'p, demak house. Bu yerda demak h harfi demak talaffuz qilinyapti va bu narsa mumkin. Lekin but, there is a but. But we say an hour. The age at the beginning of hour is silent. Demak, boshdagi hourdagi h harfi bilan boshlanyapti, lekin bu h demak odatda uncha talaffuz qilinmaydi. Ya'ni tushib qolish ehtimoli bor yoki bo'lmasam buni talaffuzi demak an hour ga to'g'ri keladi. Demak, talaffuz jihatidan an hour bo'layotganligi uchun biz bu yerga demak a emas n ni ishlatishga majburmiz. Misol uchun an hour. Xo'p, ikkinchisi an uncle. Uncle demak you, demak it's a vowel sound, demak unli harf hisoblanadi, bilamiz. Lekin but we say a university. Well, the U at the beginning of the university sounds like you. Ya'ni mana bu yerda hech kim demak ingliz tilida, o'zbek tilida biz universitet deymiz, lekin ingliz tilida hech qachon bu narsa university deb talaffuz qilinmaydi. Teskarisi, ya'ni university, ya'ni ozgincha you degan talaffuzga o'tib ketadi. University, that's why we cannot use n, so we have to use a. Demak, a university va ikkinchisi an hour. Xo'p, umid qilamanki, demak mana shu bo'lgan hozirgi ma'lumotlar sizga juda ham asqotadi va keling endi esa demak a bilan n va the artikelni farqini ko'rib chiqamiz. Right. So we have to compare a and the in this example. Exampledan o'tish oldin men bir qator ta'kidlab o'tmoqchiman. The article bu demak aniq demak otlar, olmoshlar, buyum narsalarga nisbatan ishlatilinadi. demak shunga e'tibor beramiz. A bilan n esa shunchaki oddiy artikel, ya'ni noaniq, aniq va noaniq artikellar. Xo'p, bu yerda demak birinchi misolimizni ko'rib chiqamiz va birga tarjima qilamiz. A man and a woman were sitting opposite me. The man was an American, but I think the woman was a British. Xo'p, mana ko'rib turganingizdek, demak bu yerda, xo'p, birinchi gapimizda ayol kishi, xo'p, tarjima qilib chiqamiz. Birinchi gapimizda ayol kishi, bitta kishi va ayol kishi mana oldinda, ro'paramda demak o'tirganda. U kishi, demak o'tirgan kishi demak amerikalik, ayol esa menimcha Britaniyadan edi degan gap bo'lyapti. Endi birinchi gapimizda demak ayol kishi bilan erkak kishini oldiga demak ya'ni demak artikellar qo'yilgan, chunki demak qaysi ayol kishi ekanligi haqida hali ma'lumot berilmagan. Aytaylik, u kishini oldida demak juda ko'p odam o'tirgan bo'lishi mumkin. Va o'shalarning orasidan demak bitta ayol kishi va bitta demak erkak kishini aytib o'tyapti. Ikkinchi gapimizda esa demak yana o'sha ayol kishi va yana o'sha demak kishi haqida gapiryapti va bularning bittasini amerikalik kishini va ayol kishini esa Britaniya deyapti. Demak savol tug'iladi. Qaysi kishi mani ro'paramda o'tirgan? Qaysi ayol britaniyalik? Mani ro'paramda o'tirgan ayol britaniyalik edi deb aytayapti. Demak, the artikelini bitta demak berilgan shaxs yoki buyum narsani ikkinchi gapda takroran aytmoqchi bo'lsak, biz zani qo'yishga demak majbur bo'lamiz. A man so and a woman were sitting in front of me. The man was American. Which man? Qaysi demak kishi? Who is that man actually? A man, the man who was sitting in front of me or who was sitting opposite me. Demak, kishi mani oldimda, ro'paramda o'tirgan kishi amerikalik. Tushunarligi? Ikkinchi marta aytayotgan vaqtda biz qaysi kishi ekanligini darrov aniqlay olishimiz mumkin bo'ladi. Chunki undan oldingi gapda demak unga haqida ozgincha ma'lumot berib o'tilgan. Ikkinchisi, when we were on holiday, we stayed at a hotel. Biz dam olishda bo'lgan paytimizda biz mehmonxonada qoldik. Sometimes we ate at the hotel and sometimes we went to a restaurant. Xo'p, ba'zi paytda biz demak mehmonxonada demak ovqatlandik, ba'zi paytda esa restoranda ovqatlandik. Ya'ni bu yerda mehmonxona ikkinchi marta qaytarib kelayotganligi uchun mehmonxonada ovqatlandik va siz qaysi mehmonxona ekanligini o'sha tushunib turibsiz, chunki ular kanikulda mehmonxonada qolganligini aytgan. Va tabiiy holatki ular boshqa mehmonxonaga borib ovqatlanmaydi, o'sha yerda o'zida ovqatlanib qo'yadi. Ya'ni bu yerda mehmonxona ikkinchi marta kelayotganligi uchun demak biz z artiklini qo'yapmiz. Xulosa qilib aytish mumkinki, demak birinchi buyum, shaxs va narsalar ikkinchi marta takrorlansa, demak z artikli qo'llashga majbur bo'linadi. Xo'p, keyingisi, we use the when we are thinking of specific things. Biz zani demak maxsus narsa yoki maxsus fikrlar yoki narsalar haqida o'ylayotganimizda biz the article yuzasidan gaplashamiz. Ya'ni birinchisi bilan n va zani farqini hozir yana bir marta ko'rib chiqamiz. Birinchi misolimiz aytyapti. Tim sat down on a chair. Right, perhaps one of the many chairs in the room. Demak, Tim demak kursiga o'tirdi. Xo'p, bu yerda kursi, xonada juda ko'p kursi bo'lishi mumkin va qaysi kursiga o'tirilganligi bu yerda ahamiyatga ega emas. Shunchaki demak kursiga o'tirdi. Ikkinchisi, Tim sat down on a chair near the door. So a specific chair demak Tim nima deyapti? Eshikka yaqin bo'lgan stolga o'tirdi. Tasavvur qiling, xonada 20 ta yoki 30 stol bo'lishi mumkin, lekin Tim aynan demak qayerda o'tirdi? O'sha eshikni oldiga yaqinroq bo'lgan stolga o'tirdi. Demak, maxsus ekanligini, maxsus stol ekanligini demak aytib o'tyapti. Ikkinchisi, Paula is looking for a job, not a specific job. So that means Paula is actually looking for a job, but it doesn't have to be specific. So we don't know what kind of job she's looking for, right? Maybe a waitress, maybe a receptionist, maybe as a doctor, maybe as a teacher, but actually she's looking for a job in general. Demak, qanaqa ish qidirayotganini biz bilmaymiz, lekin asosiysi maqsad u demak qaysi ish bo'lishini qat'iyan u ish qidiryapti. Demak, bu yerda qaysi ish qidirayotgani bu aniq demak narsa emas. Ya'ni aniq artikelga kirmaydi. Shuning uchun noaniq bo'lganligi uchun biz qo'yapmiz. Ikkinchisi, did Paula get the job she applied for? Demak, Paula topshirgan ishidan demak ishini oldimi? Ya'ni ishini egalladimi degan savol bo'lyapti. Demak specific. Endi bu yerda javobga the article qo'yilyapti, chunki siz qaysi ish ekanligini bilyapsiz. Demak, qaysi ish? Topshirgan ishi. Aytaylik, u doktorlikka yoki bo'lsam mehmonxonada, demak, receptionist kasbga topshirgan bo'lishi mumkin. Right? Did she get the job she applied for? Demak, topshirgan ishidan joydan ish oldimi? Qaysi ish? Topshirgan ishi, hamma ish emas, faqatgina topshirgan joydan. Tushunarligi? Keyingisi esa have you got a car? Not a specific car. Mashinangiz bormi? Bu yerda mashinaning rusumi, xo'p, ko'rinishi, rangi ahamiyatga ega emas. Shuning uchun noaniq bo'layotganligi uchun biz bu yerda article ishlatyapmiz. Xo'p, endi ikkinchisi I cleaned the car yesterday. Men kecha mashinani yuvdim yoki tozaladim. Endi qaysi mashina bo'lishi mumkin? Albatta, misol uchun agarda men I cleaned the car yesterday deydigan bo'lsam, albatta men o'zimning mashinam haqida gapirayotgan bo'laman. Ya'ni birovning mashinasini men borib yuvib bermayman. Demak, ikkita odam bitta narsani tushunadigan vaqtda yoki bo'lsam aniq bir specific, ya'ni maxsus demak narsalar haqida gaplashayotgan vaqtimizda albatta biz artiklni ishlatamiz. I cleaned the car yesterday. Kecha mashinani yuvdim. Qaysi mashina? Albatta o'zimning mashinam. Xo'p, umid qilamanki, demak bugungi mavzuyimizdagi A bilan N va Z artiklini sizga farqini tushuntirib bera oldim. Endi esa o'zimizning mashqlarga demak qaytamiz. Right, the first one. Demak, yana bir marta qaytarib o'tamiz mana misolimizni, demak ko'rib chiqamiz va bu safar tushunishga harakat qilamiz. Right. The Patty Riley has a chat show on TV. Right. Demak, Patty Riley'ni demak TV showda demak uni suhbati bor. The chat show is called Patty's People. Demak, o'sha show demak Patty People deb ataladi. Demak, ko'rib turganingizdek bu yerda chat show ikkinchi marta takrorlanib kelayotganligi uchun oldiga aniq artikel qo'yilyapti. Nimaga endi aniq? Chunki bundan oldin qaysi showga ketayotganligini demak aytib o'tdi. Ikkinchisi, today he is interviewing an ice skater. Right, bugun u ice skater demak, muz chang'isi demak, suhbat qilyapti. Right, he is interviewing an ice skater. So, but we don't really know who is that person actually. But number 3, we are repeating again the ice skater. That's why we have to use the article. The ice skater is called Danny Green. Right. Patty likes talking to people. The people on his show are always interesting. Right. Here, we're talking about some specific people. Who are these people? I mean, all around the world? Of course not. We're talking about the people who are on his show, specific people. All right? So, let's move exercise number 2 and let's do some exercise together. All right, so here we are in our exercise number 2 and we have to look, ask and answer. Right, before you start, I really would like you to talk about how to improve your listening and speaking skills here. Actually, if you have a partner, yoningizda sheringiz bo'lsa, so you can make a conversation using exercise number 2. You can look at the pictures and the names as well. You need to match the names properly with the picture, and also you can ask the question and answer to your partner. Now, the first one is we have the example. It says, "Is there any singer on the show?" Yes, there is. What's the singer called? The singer is called Rosanna. As you can see, we have in picture number 2, this picture, the girl singing. Well, of course, she's a singer. And then her name is Rosanna. And let's move number 2 one. And how we ask a question. So question is pretty simple. We use, again, this formula. Is there a photographer on the show? For example, you can say, yes, there is. What is the photographer called? The photographer is called, as you can see, we need to have some photographer, and photographer is this guy with the camera, and his name is May Owen. Well, you can give the answer like the photographer is called may open. Right, next one. Number third one. Is there an ice skater on the shore? Yes, there is. What is the ice skater called? The ice skater is called, so we have the guy in the first picture, and his name is Danny Green. The ice skater is called Danny Green. Number 4, guitarist. Is there a guitarist on the show? Yes, there is. What is the guitarist called? So we can see that here are a guitarist, and his name is Lucky Lee. Right. The guitarist is called Lucky Lee. And the next one, number 5, painter. Is there a painter on the show? Yes, there is. What's the painter called? The painter, we have the last picture, and her name is Ellie Marks. So you can say that the painter is called Ellie Mark. And the last one, we have an actor. So is there an actor on the show? Yes, there is. And what is the actor called? The actor is called, the last one we have, is John West. So the answer is, the actor is called the John West. Right, and I believe that it's time to move on to third the exercise, and we'll be talking about Paddy's people. Right, alright, exercise number 3. Talk about Paddy's people. Like the first one, he interviewed a guest. The guests are interesting. Right, the first one is done as an example, as you can see right here. Hop ko'rib turganingizdek, birinchisi demak namuna tariqasida berilgan. Shunga asosan demak biz ozgincha demak fikr mulohaza qilishimiz kerak bo'ladi. Birinchisi, who does the Paddy interview? He interviews guests. The guests are interesting. I would like to suggest you to use the article. When you are talking about specific things. Number 2. Hop, ikkinchisini demak birgalikda qilib chiqamiz. Ikkinchisi aytilyaptiki, where do they sit? They sit. They sit on chairs. The chairs are comfortable. As you can see, I'm using the article because I'm repeating the word chair second time in my sentence. Right? So the chairs are comfortable. Number 3 one. What are they on the table? They are. What are there on the table? There are. Answer is flowers. There are flowers. I'm not using flowers any articles there because I'm talking about the first time, and the next one I use the. The flowers are not real. I'm using the article. Ikkinchi marta flowerni o'tkazayotganligim uchun the article'ni men ishlatishga majbur bo'lyapman. Keyingisi, 4-inchisi. Who perform on the show? Dancers perform on the show. The dancers are entertaining. Number 5. Who else perform? Just a musician. Musicians perform. The musicians are excellent. Demek ikkinchi marta musician bo'layotganligi uchun yana the article foydalanamiz. Va oxirgisi esa demek number 6. What does Danny tell? Danny tell jokes. The jokes are funny. And now why I'm using again the article? Because the word joke, jokes are repeated in the second time as well. Alright, dear students, we are going to finish our today's lesson. I hope you had a valuable lesson about the grammar. Xo'p, mana qadrli studentlar, bugun sizlar bilan artikellar haqida gaplashib o'tdik. Umid qilamanki, demak mana shu mavzu yuzasidan demak sizlarga yetarli darajada bilim berishga harakat qildim va foydali deb topdinglar deb umid qilaman. Xo'p, ingliz tilini o'rganishni charchamang va keyingi sonlarda sizlar bilan ko'rishguncha.